So I logged on to do the next video, but then I started doing the chores and I was like, wait, why did I log on again? Oh well, who cares? And then I almost forgot that I was here for ABUBU. Like, okay, this is another one where it's like, why weren't you here earlier? Why did it take this long to get ABUBU? The mischievous and clever monkey noises? Yes, yeah, that's a perfect description. Watch your wallet, because ABUBU is climbing into action. This pint-sized pickpocket steals buffs from enemies to benefit his allies. And who could attack such a charming face? I don't think I'll be leveling this guy up too much, because I have too many blue team heroes, and I really need to focus on leveling up Flash over everyone else, because I need yellow team, I need red team, I have enough blue team, I don't need any more. So let's, but still, ABUBU in the game, that's brilliant. And I'm glad that he's he got better, he got more respect than Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell got absolutely robbed, because what happened to Tinkerbell? They just made her a skill for Peter Pan, and they don't even make her visible throughout that skill. So poor Tinkerbell. Unlike ABUBU here, who got all the respect. So Iago next. I need Iago. Monkey Mockery. ABUBU sticks his tongue out, mocking his enemies. Each enemy is dealt normal damage and gains a random disable for 10 seconds. After ABUBU finishes mocking his enemies, he gains a 10% chance to dodge a basic attack and skills from enemies, 100% movement speed and attack speed, and 150 skill power for 5 seconds. That's a lot of information. That's I know there are other heroes who can do that as well. No, I remember Eve was a character who can just target. Eve is kind of like just if you're disabled, she will kill you. So ABUBU here would just pair up very nicely with Eve. ABUBU leaps onto the enemy with the most active buffs, stealing up to 3 of the most recently applied buffs, silencing the enemy for 9 seconds, and dealing 785 fantastic damage before dashing away. After he gets away, he becomes invisible for 5 seconds. While using the skill, ABUBU is untargetable and immune to disables. ABUBU can only activate this skill once every 15 seconds if there is at least one enemy with an active buff, which is, nowadays, usually all the time. Does that mean he can just instantly leap on someone when they have a buff and steal it? That's mental. ABUBU dances, charming the enemy with the highest skill power for 5 seconds. For the duration of the charmed enemy gains 100% increase in movement speed and attack speed. Each time the charmed enemy damages an ally, that ally is dealt an additional fantastic damage and receives a random debuff for 5 seconds. That seems kind of mean. Because if he charms Shigo, okay, highest skill power. So let's say he charms Shigo. Shigo would then proceed to go on a rampage and then completely, I don't know, she could stun lock your entire team. What if it's just we get charm after charm? ABUBU could pop. I mean, it's a low chance that everyone's gonna get charmed at the same time, but that's gonna be ABUBU can really cause some damage if he can. Enemies charmed by ABUBU remove 3 buffs from... Oh, he's just going to keep jumping. Okay. Enemies charmed by ABUBU remove 3 buffs from their allies when dealing damage to them. After the duration of charm, that enemy loses basic damage and is silenced for 10 seconds. Prince ABUBU. There it is. That's the... Wait, does Jafar say it too? Let me just check real quick. If I just filter, Aladdin's like right at the top. I believe that was your quote, right? Desperate? No, okay, never mind. We finally got it. We finally got a skill called Prince ABUBU. Each time ABUBU debuffs an enemy with any of his skills, he gains a 10% chance to dodge debuffs from his enemies for 5 seconds. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but if it stacks up, it could... Well, then again, it'll probably deflate by the time. Either way, when ABUBU becomes invisible from any source, he cleanses himself, gains a 100% attack speed increase, and basic damage during the duration. And this does not fail. Every 4 basic attacks, ABUBU will apply silence for 8 seconds, alongside 3 stacks of fatigue on his... Dang, ABUBU, you're just abusing your power now. Okay, so right off the bat, you're gonna want to team up with, from that first skill, gave me a clue, Eve, because he'll disable them, and Eve will just finish them off. And also Bagheera, because apparently he'll gain the invisibility, benefits. So, Bagheera and Eve team up with ABUBU. That's how it should go. Eve is from Red Team, though. Now, this one's Aladdin, and the other one is... S.I. Who's S.I.? Oh, of course. John Silver. There. Silver. That's what it stands for. Let's check Aladdin first. When ABUBU silences enemies, he also reduces their damage by 10% for 5 seconds. Enemies lose tenacity, basic damage, and skill power. As for Silver, Abu will heal for 30% of the damage dealt by an enemy charmed by him. He gains Armor, Reality, and Max HP. Depends if you want which one you want. I think this one's like depending. I would probably go for the heal over the damage. Well, damage reduction is also pretty good as well, but it's only for 5 seconds compared to an actual heal that just happens right away. And that's like a 30. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's like based on his damage. Well, based on the enemy's damage. Sorry, I was speed reading that. So, I'd probably go for this one because Abu's charms are guaranteed. So yeah, this one's probably better because then Abu will just keep healing, unless you do want to go defensive and just debuff enemies. And then as for we have his cloaking attacks. Every 3 basic attacks, this hero gains invisibility. Oh, there's more benefits. Predictive debilitation. When this hero debuffs enemies, those enemies lose 20% of their attacks. Honestly, these are all like nothing special or anything, so they can all just and these are not here yet. And the battle badge, I do not care about the battle badge, but this one does seem pretty nice, seeing how it grants him invisibility. Okay, Abu, you're nice, but still not going to work for you, as I'm still trying to work on the Flash, because the Flash, why would you ignore Flash? Flash is best. Flash is just best. That is it. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, everyone. I don't really have anything else to say because there's nothing else for me to do. Now, that's all. See you in the next video. Bye.